My name is Donald Stanaway. I first played in the symphony in a rehearsal in 1947. I was a junior in high school. I was the only member of the trombone section.
I am known these days as Jacques Quanbeck. When I was a member of the symphony, my name was Judy. I was happy to be admitted to the symphony in 1955, and I was in the symphony through the 57 year.
My name is John Kirk, and I'm the son of Eloise Kirk.
And I'm Barbara Kirk. I'm the daughter of Eloise Kirk. I started playing in the symphony when I was in 9th grade, and that was when the symphony split. And so I was with my mom's group, and so I've been playing, I think you're 14 or something like that. I've been playing for over 60 years in the symphony.
I would have been a couple years older at the same time when the symphony split, but that's when I started. But I started before that, and actually was principal cello for a while because there wasn't anybody to do it. I guess I played pretty well, and so that's what I did. I didn't know any better. The reason I played cello is my mom looked at me and said, "You have big hands, you're going to play the cello." I'm glad it wasn't the violin.
My name is John Green.
My name's Carol Green.
The fact that an endowment continues to kick out money over years and years is just very attractive to us as a way to support an organization.
My name is Sophia. I'm 16 and I play the cello in the Billings Symphony Youth Orchestra. With a concert coming up, it is important to be prepared. Most days I'm at home practicing. I'll play the same part again and again, sometimes getting it right, sometimes not. I'm glad I even get the chance to perform. Without that first music class when I was little, I don't think I would have ended up here today with this cello.
Anytime you start involving kids in music, grades go up. And I've asked a lot of teachers, do the smart kids take music, or does making music make you smarter? And they say yes.
Oh, I think it's extremely important for kids in school, learning the fundamentals of music and learning artistic expression. I think all of that ends up being important in the development of a child.
Our parents instilled in us the importance of education and of music. When we were living at home, we had to do our homework and our practicing before anything else. Then we just, naturally carried it forward and wanted to be involved in it.
The very best youth orchestras in the United States are all in conjunction with the symphony orchestra that's in the area. That offers so many symbiotic relationships. And the Billings Symphony has risen to the occasion and done it very well.
Sometimes I stay after school to practice in the music room. The sound is different here. It feels bigger, fuller, like it's meant to be shared. It makes me think about our next concert and what the audience will hear live. There's a feeling you get in those moments that's really hard to explain. The kind of feeling that stays with you. I love it when I get goosebumps when hearing a really pretty piece.
Live music is totally different than recorded music, in my opinion. And once you've heard live performances, you kind of get hooked and you want to hear more live performances. But the thrill to perform and have others stand up at the end of a concert and give you that applause, it just It just gets me. I just love it.
I think even Yo-Yo Ma said this, music has to be played. If it's sitting on paper, in a book, or in a portfolio, and you can't hear it's lost. So that is the kind of thing, going to the music, going to hear the music. That's really the point of it all. You want to hear the beautiful music.
Walking into the concert hall feels different than anywhere else I've practiced. The doors are heavy, the lights are brighter, and every sound echoes. For me, just standing on the stage is a really big deal. I practiced in my room, I practiced at school, but this is where the music really comes alive. It makes me think about how many musicians have been here before me and how long the symphony has been part of this city. 75 years is a long time.
So the next 75 years is going to be a real turning point in how music is produced and made and enjoyed and listened to. But we have the potential of having the best live music we've ever had in the history of the world.
In the next 75 years, I'd like to see the orchestra to be more in a alignment with the larger orchestras in the United States. They are the pattern of success that has existed, and they've gone through troubles that early on that the Billings Symphony hasn't even embarked on.
I think it's wise to invest in the symphony because it's education, and it's education for students and education for adults, and you learn more about the bigger world.
The reason it hasn't failed is because of the people. The people have made it not fail. They were not going to let it fail.
I would say that the Billings Symphony needs to be supported because it is a primary source of professional artistry in Billings. And Billings would lose a lot as a result of not having that.
What was pretty today and pretty 300 years ago will still be perceived as pretty or interesting, or something about that music will touch the human emotion. There's no question that all contributions to the Billings Symphony are valuable to the symphony. There's no such thing as too small a donation, too small a contribution.
One of the original symphony musicians joined when he was 16, the same age I am now. 75 years later, he's still around to share what it was like and what it still means to him. I like that. I can't help but wonder what the next 75 years will look like. Maybe I'll be here too. I like to think that someday another 16-year-old's journey would lead them to the stage, ready to carry the music forward.
Well, if I could have any wish come true for 75 years, would be that everyone helps make it grow again. It takes a village, if you will. That's not an original quote, but a combination of music, volunteers, staff, musicians, financial management, investment, all those factors that make success in anybody's life apply to a nonprofit organization. And the symphony has all those things right now, and let's keep it going. That would be my wish. Just not let it go when we're at this major milestone.